Alright everyone, got the engine finally out. My camera died at the moment of, pulling it. So I didn't get it from a good angle. Hopefully the camera got on the top of the windshield, captured it. But the only hiccup we had at the end was there was like a couple of wiring harnesses that still attached by stupid brackets on the back. And then for automatic transmission on a Corvette, at least a C6, see this right here? This is a clamp that holds the two shafts together. And I saw it in the manual to take it apart, how to disassemble engine from the factory service manual. I saw it and I was like, I don't have to take that off because I'm disconnecting this with the bell housing still on it. Well, truth be told, I had to undo it because that was what was holding the whole thing together. And yeah, so after unclamping that, it came out pretty easy. So pretty much all the accessories, actually all the accessories are still on there, except for the power steering pump reservoir, power steering fluid reservoir. Yeah, it's like a complete engine. So even the AC, I'm gonna take the AC off and keep it with the car. But yeah, so gonna get the other engine in here, the LS3. I'm gonna pull it in. I'm not gonna pull it through the gate. My neighbor's gonna help me. We're gonna tear down the fence again. I didn't really put it back up together, as you could tell. We're gonna roll it in here, and then I'm gonna start all the engine work right here. Doesn't plan to rain till Tuesday, so I hope to have that all done either tonight or on Christmas. All the engine stuff, all the stuff that needs to be swapped, this sensors and probably the stuff on the back. Probably stuff on the back half. I'm gonna swap over the bell housing and probably the flywheel. But yeah, swap all that stuff over and any sensors, then it'll be ready to put back in. He's gonna help me put it back in, so it shouldn't be that hard. But yeah, everything shouldn't be that hard, but we'll see. Got the cradle lifted back up. It was touch and go for that. Almost, it could have actually fell on the ground. The only thing that was keeping it together is the shaft here that was keeping it from falling out. As you can see, it kind of came out of its little plastic tubing there. But yeah, everything's all out. It's not as hard as it seems if you lower the cradle. I kept the power steering rack in there as I planned to. Just undid this top hose as suggested by Corey. But yeah, yeah, keep watching and we'll go ahead and disassemble the engine or assemble the other one as well. Thank you for watching. Okay, I know it's kind of dark out, but I'm about to start transferring parts from the LS2 to the LS3 to make them compatible. First thing I've already taken off was the engine mounts. I know you can't really see it, but they're right here on the LS2. I mean on the LS3. As you can see, they're still here, down here at the bottom on the LS2. So I'm transferring those over because they're not the same for what you were using the LS1. I'm also transferring over the AC bracket because it's different as well. Let's see. I have it somewhere. Here's the one. Here's the bracket that I need to put on the LS3. As you can see, this one only has one pulley. And I'm sorry, I know the lighting's bad because I mean it's dark outside. So this is the one that goes on the LS2. I mean on the LS3 because it goes for the C6. And here's the difference between the one that was on the LS1 for the C5. You can see this one has two pulleys and the other one has one pulley, so I need to transfer those over. So that's just one of the things, as well as the engine mounts. But also I need to take this flywheel plus the clamp. It's got like 6 bolts here. Then underneath it's got another 6 or whatever. I need to transfer that over and put it on the LS3 over here. I know you can't really see it, but yeah, I was hoping I can get the light out, but I guess I can't get the light. But yeah, so I need to transfer that over, and I don't think there's much else after that, but as I go along we'll just see, and then I'll start going with it. I know I'm operating here with little light, but This is kind of the easy part, so I can do it at night in the cold, as opposed to moving around underneath the engine of the car. Anyway, yeah, wish me luck. Alright, here we are, day 4. This is the LS3. Got it on the ground and off the engine hoist, or the engine stand. I already got the water pump on there. Already put the water pump on. The AC compressor. Also the engine mounts as well, but I have a feeling I didn't have to do that. I did run into an issue right here in the center lift plate. The bolts got stripped. So I'm gonna have to helicoil or retap these holes just to make sure the pressure plate stays down. But as of right now, I just went the old school method of putting bolts on the heads here on the back. But I'm gonna move this from the back to the side, so when I put it in the engine, I can still reach it. On the LS2, haven't done much changeovers. Put the engine mounts on there, but other than that, I loosened up the O2 sensors. I'm gonna see if I can try to reuse them on the LS3. I've also taken off the flywheel from the LS2, which is this one right here, and also taken off the flex plate, if that's what it's called, if you got a manual, from the LS3. Just finished that, so I'm gonna swap this one over here, and that should be the last thing I have to put on the LS3 before I can put it in the car. So yeah, there we go.